Nicholas Kirtles, a former pro hockey player, rest in peace, lost his life last month when he rode his motorcycle through a stop sign and hit a car. But you know what? The motorcycle gets blamed for being dangerous, but usually it's the rider's fault.
I hate to see people out there have a real effed up day on a motorcycle. And I'm going to help keep you from having a real effed up day, because I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't do when riding a motorcycle.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
If you want to get my gear like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, all of my gear, I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Obviously, don't forget to wear gear. There's a lot of fools here in Ohio that don't wear gear, especially on the Harley Davidson, because they want to look cool out here for the ladies. Now, one thing you shouldn't do wheelies. Doing any speed, they're doing wheelies. Okay, don't be a fool like Cycle Cruiser out here. Also, don't ride at night. Reason why you want to avoid riding at night or limit your night riding is because there's a lot of drunks out here, guys. And also, you know, visibility is really low for cars. Cars already, when they pull out in front of motorcycle riders, they say they can't see you in broad daylight. So you know, at night it's even worse, man. And that puts you at a higher risk from getting hit in the back and really set you up for a real effed up day. You do what you want to do. I'm just telling you that the risk is already high when you ride a motorcycle. You know, it can be considered dangerous, but at night it's even exponentially more dangerous. But another thing is that I see a lot of riders doing that they should not do. And I say, don't ride listening to music in your helmet. Don't do that, guys. Because I know I'm gonna get some heat on this one, man, because you know they sell headsets to where you can play your music and all that. Some bikes even have it set up on the dash where you can stream music and stuff like that into your helmet. I'm telling you guys, don't do it. Listen to the soundtrack of your bike. Because sometimes when we get out here and you listen to music and I mean, it's not like your car where you don't have, you can ride, you know, you're protected by a cage and airbags and everything and the latest technology. Bikes, we don't have any of that. So you got to stay extra sharp out here, guys. Extra sharp. You cannot take and you have to ride defensively and treat every car as though they're going to kill you. But when you're riding with music, you may be inclined to just kind of chill, not really pay attention too much, and kind of listen to the music and thinking you're looking hot on your motorcycle, which nobody really cares for the most part. But and then a car pulls out in front of you or whatever, or you know, because you're not paying attention, you're not staying sharp. But hey, you do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you, in my opinion, I like to hear that soundtrack. Now that sounds good. I like that. Another thing is don't be a street Rossi out here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Not too long ago, a motovlogger, you know, two motovloggers got in a major accident. You know, I'm sick of seeing motorcycle riders have a real effed up day because of riding stupid out here, man. You know, going out here and trying to emulate Valentino Rossi and Marc Marquez by speeding around a corner and trying to get a knee slide or an elbow slide out here on public streets is absolutely stupid. You know, because out here on the streets you got gravel, you got animals that run across the road. Hey, supermoto, oh, got some bunny action. You know, you may mistime it or something, and then what if an oncoming car like veers into your lane or something? Man, damn, see that? It's too dangerous, man. You don't even see the professional riders out here riding like that. They take it to the track. Take it to the track, not for the street, man. That's why I tell you, I love this YZ450FX Supermoto 2019 that I converted to a Supermoto custom, because it's got a ton of torque. Plus some wheelies, which I don't recommend. Like I said, don't do what Cycle Cruiser does. In my opinion, I don't recommend riding too up, especially with strangers that they may have never ridden on the back of a motorcycle and they don't know what you're supposed to do as a passenger on the back. You know, you're supposed to, you know, follow the lead with the motorcycle rider. Lean when they lean, hold on to them. You got some fools out there that lean the opposite way, throw the bike's handling off. Yeah, I could set you up for a real effed up day. But in my opinion, it's boring riding with a passenger. I like to rip it, bust a wheelie, and you know, and have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that with a passenger that much. You know, even though some of you guys do.
Whatever you do, don't ride your motorcycle in the woods alone. I learned the hard way with this, guys. When I crashed my supermoto over a log, I got thrown off the bike. And I ended up breaking my collarbone. Lucky I got up and was able to take myself to the hospital. But if I couldn't get up and I was stuck there unconscious or something, man, I probably could have been dead or something, exposed to the elements and eaten by the animals in the woods.
Whatever you do, don't ride a motorcycle without your motorcycle license or a temp license. Trust me, guys, I learned this one the hard way. When I got that Chinese scooter, I got registration for it, but I waited to get a temp license, and I said, oh, you know what, I'll just take it for a little spin. So what, man, it's just a little scooter. And a cop followed me, and I'm like, oh man, I wasn't even speeding or nothing. I'm like, why is he pulling me over, man? And he says, you don't have a license. And I said, how the heck did you know that? He said, because your license plate, it pulls up in the computer. These days, they know everything about you by just typing in your license plate number, and they got you, man. You know, I even saw a dude out here that I met on the streets that was riding a Chinese dirt bike. He had a car plate on his bike. That's crazy, man. That's just asking for cops to mess with you right there. Don't ride a motorcycle without health insurance, okay? Now, if you're broke and you don't have nothing, make sure you go get Medicaid, because you can get free health insurance. But if you're like me and you worked hard and you have a lot of assets or whatnot, you don't want to lose everything and go bankrupt because you have a real effed up day on your motorcycle, and then the hospital just nukes you with hospital bills and puts you in a crap load of debt. Before you ride your motorcycle, don't forget to do a pre-inspection. Make sure you got the proper air pressure in your tires. Make sure the tire's in good condition. Make sure the chain's good. Make sure there's brake fluid in the reservoir. Like, make sure there's no brake fluid leaks. And also is to make sure there's no oil leaks at all, because if you're losing oil, your bike can end up running out of oil and end up seizing and bucking you off the bike. Set your bike up and you up for a real effed up day. But anyways, guys, these are just a few things that I mentioned here. There's a lot more other things you shouldn't do, I'm sure. Leave a comment below and tell me what are some other things that you shouldn't do, you know, on a motorcycle. Leave a comment, let's talk about it. That's why I do these videos, to help incite community discussion. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my All in One Motorcycle channel.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.